Good morning viewers, welcome to my channel, that is Doubly Learn. In this channel I am going to teach you, this channel is especially made for the students who are preparing for the GENCO, TRANSCO and NPTCL examinations. So in this channel I am going to teach you each and every topic of double E, that is electrical engineering, in a detailed manner. So if you please do subscribe to my channel if you like my videos, and also please share to my videos with your friends and any other double E students. So first of all I am going with the topic of networks, that is AC circuit analysis. So this is very much important topic for GATE, IES, GATE and IES. Okay, this is also very much important for the GENCO, TRANSCO. Across 4 to 5 marks you will get from this. So very much important topic this one. So in this one we have to I am starting with the AC circuit analysis. It is also called S-cube analysis, also called steady state, sinusoidal, steady state analysis. Let me see the topic in detail. So before going deeply into the topic, we have to know the basic concept of how the generation of sinusoidal waveform is. Generation sinusoidal wave. How the generation is done by using generation, how the quantities are sinusoidal. So for the generation of EMF, whether we have to move the conductor by keeping the field as stationary, or by moving the field by keeping the conductor as stationary. So EMF can be generated in a two form, either by moving the conductor or a field, right? So we have generation side two alternators. So that is AC alternator and DC alternators, right? For a DC, the here for AC alternators, here DC alternators. For a AC alternator, the field is this type of conductor is type of, so field is a moving one, and conductor is static or stationary. Here dynamically field is of stationary, or here conductor is moving. So EMF can be generated by using of these, either by these two actions. For these two, the Faraday's laws of electromagnetic induction formula is applied. So I am here considering a static magnetic field, right? First of all, I am considering a static magnetic field here by placing a conductor in it, right? Okay, and this is the x dash axis, and this is y dash axis. So here the conductor, this one is the conductor. Okay, so if you place a conductor in a magnetic field, there is no action, there is no EMF generation. So whether to move the conductor either in a clockwise or in anti-clockwise, if we move, there is a EMF will be generated. So let it take the conductor is moving in this path. So why only I am here considering the x-axis, means you can also consider the y-axis. So here, right, stationary axis I am taking as this one. So reference axis I taken as x-axis. You also take it as y-axis. So whenever the conductor is moving like this, let it take the position of this conductor like this here. Okay, it is making some angle here. I am drawing the triangle here. So this triangle, this one, this triangle I am taking separately here, right? Here theta, and this is the maximum. So whenever the conductor position is here, the EMF generated will be maximum. Okay, here Vm. So this value is nothing but the maximum generation will not change. So this length is equals to this length. So this is Vm value, and here it is a V of theta. Okay, so here sin theta equals to V of theta by Vm. V theta equals to Vm sin theta. We know theta equals to omega t. So Vt t equals to Vm sin omega t. This is the EMF is generated. So here whenever the angle is 90 degrees will be generated alternating quantity. So we can declare that the generation waveform is of alternating quantity. So for that again we are going to find the average values and RMS values. For finding the average value for any alternating quantity, the formula is F average equals to 1 by B minus A integral of A to B F of T dt. You have to remember this formula. It is very much important for calculating the average value of any alternating quantity. So basically the circuit values are RMS values. Remember this point also. Circuit values are RMS values. Again, so here the generation waveform is of alternating quantity. So here the positive half cycle is equals to the negative half cycle. So so the average values will be with the different signs. Okay, we'll see the next topic tomorrow. Please do subscribe to my channel.